Welcome to the deep dive. You know that feeling, right? You're just trying to look something up online, maybe read an article, and bam! Ads everywhere, pop-ups, videos starting automatically. Plus, there's that little voice wondering, where exactly is all my browsing data going? Well, today we're diving into something that's trying to tackle all of that. It's a pretty intriguing new web browser called Power Browser. And look, this isn't just, Chrome with a new skin. It's aiming to be this blend of, normal browsing stuff we all need, but with some cutting-edge Web3 and crypto features built right in. They're promising to kind of redefine your online experience. So our mission today is to unpack this thing. How does it work? What's really on offer? And maybe, just maybe, the alternative browser you've been waiting for. Okay, let's unpack this. So starting with the basics, the actual browsing, what's the core experience like? What are they doing differently there? Well, Power Browser makes a big deal about being fast and ad-free. It uses a built-in ad blocker. The idea is to just get rid of all those pop-ups, the intrusive banners.
The stuff that slows everything down.
Exactly. So pages should load faster, less distraction for you. It's about making browsing smoother. Less of a headache, really.
And what's fascinating here, I think, is how hard they lean into security and privacy. It's not just blocking ads. They're claiming strong security features, like end-to-end encryption to protect your data.
Okay, so explain that a bit. End-to-end encryption.
Right. So basically, your information gets scrambled the moment it leaves your device, and only the intended recipient can unscramble it. Nobody in the middle, not even the browser company supposedly, can read it. And crucially, the developers state very clearly, the app does not collect or share your user data with third parties.
Yeah, well, that's a pretty bold statement in today's world.
It really is. I mean, it directly challenges the whole business model of a lot of tech giants, doesn't it? It forces you to think about who benefits from all that data we generate just by clicking around.
Definitely. So, okay, fast, private, core promises.
Yeah.
But can you make it feel like your own? How much control does the user get over the look and feel?
A fair amount, actually. They offer some solid customization options, things you'd expect maybe, like light and dark themes.
Standard stuff.
Right. But also adjustable font sizes, which is good for accessibility, and customizable bookmarks. It's about letting you tailor the interface so it works best for you, feels more personal.
Okay, so they seem to have the fundamentals covered. Speed, privacy, personalization. But here's where it gets really interesting, I think. The Web3 stuff. When they call it a Web3 browser, what does that actually mean for someone using it, like day to day?
Yeah, so if we connect this to the bigger picture, a Web3 browser is designed from the ground up to interact with decentralized networks. Unlike, say, Chrome or Firefox, where you often need extensions like MetaMask to interact with Web3 things.
Okay, so it's native.
Exactly. It's built to be a gateway to decentralized apps, they're called. These are apps running on a blockchain, not some company's central server.
Right.
And it taps into the wider Web3 ecosystem. For instance, it offers real-time crypto updates and news right inside the browser.
Oh, interesting. So if you're into crypto.
Yeah, if you're a crypto enthusiast or an investor, that's potentially really handy. It keeps you updated without needing separate apps or websites constantly open. It positions the browser as more than just a way to view information. It's a tool to actively engage with this decentralized internet.
It's almost like merging your crypto portfolio tracker, your DApp portal, and your regular browser into one thing.
Sort of, yeah. A more integrated experience.
That could be super convenient for that audience. Okay, so we've covered what it is, what features it gives you, but what about actual tangible value back to the user? This brings us to maybe their most unique feature, the Earn Power DA reward system. Get this. The idea is you earn Power Points just by browsing. The ad description literally says you earn points for every minute you spend using the browser. I mean, just doing what you normally do online anyway.
Does sound pretty appealing, doesn't it?
Yeah, almost too good to be true.
Well, the idea is those Power Points aren't just, imaginary internet points. They can apparently be redeemed for various rewards. And the name Power DAO strongly suggests a link to the Power DAO token.
Which is a cryptocurrency.
Which is a cryptocurrency likely governed by its community, the DAO, the Decentralized Autonomous Organization. So the whole mechanism, the earning, it's designed as an incentive.
An incentive to use their browser, obviously.
Exactly. Use the browser, be active, and potentially contribute to its community and ecosystem. And this, it raises a really important question. How do you start valuing your own time online if it's directly tied to earning something tangible?
Right. It changes the whole dynamic.
It really does. It shifts you from just being a passive consumer of content whose attention is being sold to potentially an active earner based on that same attention. It's trying to recalibrate that user-platform relationship.
So boiling it all down, what does this all mean? Where does Power Browser fit? It seems like it's positioning itself quite deliberately as a real alternative to the big traditional browsers we all know.
Exactly. A user-first alternative, they'd likely say.
Yeah.
Its core differentiators are pretty clear now, I think. One, that enhanced privacy focus, the encryption, the no data sharing promise.
Mm-hmm.
Two, the built-in ad blocking for a cleaner, potentially faster experience. And three, this unique reward system tied directly into Web3 and cryptocurrency. Their stated goal seems to be creating a more user-centric and rewarding browsing environment for you, giving you, the user, more control and even a potential stake.
Definitely an interesting approach in a market that feels pretty locked down sometimes.
Okay, and that really wraps up our deep dive into Power Browser for today. We've looked at how it's trying to combine speed, that strong privacy angle, the native Web3 integration, and yeah, that pretty unique reward system, all packed into one browser, aiming to fix some common web frustrations. And as you think about all this, maybe consider how browsers might keep evolving. Are they just for displaying websites anymore? What could it really mean for your everyday online life if your time and attention, things that are currently monetized heavily, but usually not, but you become a valuable, quantifiable asset, an asset that directly earns you rewards for how you spend your time online? It's a fascinating thought, isn't it? It could really change how we all interact with the internet down the road.